This question says the temperature outside at 6 a.m. is 4 degrees Celsius. You should be underlining as I'm going along.
Remember we had that.
The temperature rises by 1.5 degrees Celsius every hour. This is very, very important what they said here. It rises by 1.5 degrees Celsius every hour. So it's 1.5 degrees Celsius per hour. Okay, this is important. So it says complete the table of values for this relationship. Well, if you notice, look here please. The table starts at 0, and then it increases by how many hours?
1.5.
You're not looking here.
Hold on, Miss.
And then on the table, it shows us after 1 hour, we have to fill it in. Okay, so that's easy. We'll do that part first. After 1 hour, starting at 0, it was 4 degrees Celsius. Then after 1 hour, what am I going to add to the 4 to get the answer? 1.5. So what's 4 plus 1.5?
5.5.
Okay, now very important. Look here, please. The next point that we need to fill in on this table, it goes from 1 and then it increases to 4. Okay, this is important now because we know that every hour we add 1.5 degrees. Well, how many hours went by from 1 to 4? How many hours went by?
3.
So here it increases by 3 hours. So the next point wouldn't be 5.5 plus 1.5, because that would only show an increase for 1 hour. We need to show an increase for another 3 hours.
5.5?
Because they're showing an increase of 3 hours, we know that we have to add 1.5 how many times? 3 times, because there's 3 hours that have passed. So I can do 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5, or how else can you write that? 1.5 times how many hours? Okay, so I'm going to take 5.5 and add 1.5 3 times, because they're showing that 3 hours have gone by now. So what's 5.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5? What's the answer? 10. Good. Look at the next one. You have to pay attention to this table. Now how many hours have gone by? From 4 to 6, how many hours passed? 2 hours. So now to get the answer for this one, how many times do I have to add 1.5? I'm going to add it, if 2 hours pass, I'm going to add it twice. So what's 10 plus 1.5 plus 1.5? 13. So now we're going to put this on a graph. What's the first point we have to plot? 0, 4. So there's no scale here. So we got to pick a scale. So what do you want to?
That as well.
Yes, you will get marks for that. What would you like to count by? Ones? Okay, so I'm not going to write it because I don't have a lot of space. But the first point is at 0, 1, 2, 3.
Maybe we should do it by like 2.
Look here, please. I've graphed the data and I've chosen an appropriate scale for the temperature. I've counted by ones. I didn't write it all here.
Can I just say something? Actually give you
If you have filled in the table and you've graphed it and you've chosen a scale, then it would be a code 40.